Congratulations, Ramy.
Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks. Dear friends, I want to thank Oslo Freedom Forum and Human Rights Foundation. I'm really honored to receive the Václav Havel Prize for Creative Dissent and to share it with all the freedom fighters that received it before me and all the ones that will follow. Nothing can be done alone, and I'm so grateful of having amazing people around me that been believing in me and supporting my message along the way. And they are a big part of the path of the artist talking to you now. But because not everywhere are people who support human rights being awarded, but punished instead, I will not be able to mention their names, not to cause harms at the moment. But there is one name that I will mention, and it's my friend, like a brother, the poet Galal Bahiri, that is in jail at the moment, serving 3 years sentence because of a song we created together, and also because of his unreleased poetry book. I'm sending all the strength and energy from here to him and sharing the prize with him. In addition, I'm sharing the prize with all the people that believe the message and my music. I want to thank my family. I want to share the prize with my mom, with my father, my brothers, my sister, my son, my partner, and my manager. And I want to say thank you. And without you, I wouldn't be standing here. Being a political artist is tough, especially when you're living under a dictatorship, fighting against a big evil machine that constantly proves knowing how to cause pain to us people. I experienced physical and mental pain, but luckily I was always able to digest and continue. I experienced the power and the victory. As well, I learned how to accept loss and knowing that loss is not the end of the story. And that the power is for the people when we stand for ourselves. Revolution also taught me the hardest lesson in life, which is the path of changing the world is full of sacrifices. Since I moved to Scandinavia, I took part in seminars, workshops, artist talks, and I even received some awards. I got lots of support, but I also found many countries and organizations that have their own agenda and don't understand. I found out that the freedom of expression organizations are not all neutral. I found out that many of the organizations have many blind spots. You can call it like selected focus. When they focus on Muslim countries or so-called socialist countries. No doubt these countries are suffering and facing violating human rights systematically. But, for example, states could be only criticizing Iran or focus on Cuba, and why they don't talk about many other countries, and that's what I call the selected focus that we don't need. Europe last week elected the new EU Parliament, and this Parliament has a dangerous right wing. Nationalist wind is sweeping in. It's getting dangerous. The artistic freedom and media in many countries in Europe, like Poland, like Hungary, is at risk. Media freedom in Italy is at risk. Even in France, the right wing want to take over the artistic freedom and would love to control artists' work. So even European democracy is no longer a guarantee for freedom of expression. So simply we need to fight for the universal rights all over the world, with no exceptions. Last but not least, thanks. Last but not least, I will talk about music and the power of the music. I'm so grateful that I got the chance to take a part with my music in a real movement, a real revolution that happened in Egypt in 2011, in Tahrir Square, Cairo. I was able to experience the power of the music on the spot, the power of change that music can do, and how music can unite people. The best scene ever I saw with my eyes, of seeing people that would never have even a conversation together because of a different background or where they come from. And seeing these people in one place as one human being, having one voice, singing together, even if they don't have a common language sometimes. It's so powerful. It's the best thing ever. I learned through this journey that governments and dictatorships are so scared of art and music because simply it's the only thing that they can't stop. They can't come inside the artist's head and stop the creative process or the creative force. Simply when the song is out, there is no single power on this planet that can stop it from spreading. Music is the most and strongest peaceful weapon on earth when we want to fight peacefully against dictatorship. So simply this planet needs more and more political art. Thanks. Thank you. Come forward. I will perform words that are written by Václav Havel. I took one of his quotes that is very powerful, and I will share it with you now. Thank you. I really do inhabit a system in which words are capable of shaking the entire structure of governments, where words, where words, where words, where words can prove mightier than 10 military divisions. Yeah, I really do inhabit a system in which words are capable of shaking the entire structure of governments. Where words, where words, where words can prove mightier than 10 military divisions.